Hey everybody, welcome to Leon's Chainsaw Parts and Repair. We're going to do a final test run on Gary's 420 here, but I wanted to note a couple things first. First one is somebody has converted this choke to something strange. This is spring-loaded, so that's full choke right there, and that's no choke right there. Well, it's really weird. I don't know why the hell somebody would want to do this, because you've almost got to hold this down while you're cranking. It's pretty difficult, but these carburetors aren't exactly growing on trees. I mean, what should be here is a lever similar to what's on a Super 2, that style with the flag that comes out that flips up and down. But this has actually been welded to the shaft, or the arm back there, so yeah, it kind of is what it is. Other than that, there's nothing wrong with that carb. It runs good. But that is one quirk here. The gear cover was leaking significantly, so I took that off. There were a couple screws missing. They were actually up over here, but I took that off. Couldn't find anything wrong with the gasket, so all I did is clean everything down with some acetone really well and use some gasket sealer and put it all back together. Cleaned the sight glass so that I could actually see where the hell the oil needed to be filled to. You can see the line right there. Line's right up with the arrow. I just use regular old, finding 90 weight is hard anymore, so I used 80-90. I mean, it's not going to hurt a thing. It's perfect. It'll work just fine. So, gear case ought to be good to go. And finally, all the parts for the muffler came in. So the cylinder has this cast piece, this port here, and that's what those are threaded into. And there's another set over here you can't see because of the shield, but you've got a wire packing that goes in there, that perforated screen that's right there, then this cap screws over the top of it, and then that shield resonator, whatever the hell they call it, is the final piece that goes over top, and it has a screw that runs from up there all the way down through, and you throw that lock nut on there and you're good to go. So let's give it a final test run. Now, like I say, it's a little awkward to get this choke to do what it's supposed to do, but I'll give it my best attempt. I really hate that thing. Can't hold it very securely. Okay, I can still smell the faint smell of burnt stench. This tank had a lot of goo, like dried up stale gas goo. I think it's mostly cleaned out, but again, I can still kind of get that faint aroma from it. So, you know, it is what it is. It's certainly not worth trying to pop this tank cover off and messing around with it inside. It doesn't leak now. We don't want it to leak. So, anyway, Gary, I'm going to get this thing drained, aired out, and heading back your way.